And welcome to another 5-minute video for the Level 3 Technical Certificate. In this session we're going to be looking at the fibre extractives, things that are there in very tiny proportions but make a huge contribution to paper making. These are examples of some of the molecules that we call extractives, and these molecules are responsible for the colour of the plant or the wood if we're talking about trees. They're responsible for the smell or the odour of a tree, and they're also responsible for the charge on the fibres. Why are they responsible for the charge? It's all because of the carboxyl group. Now this is the carboxyl group, C double bond OH. When you see it written down, we normally write it as COOH. I always joke with my students, I call it the pigeon group, because we say coo, coo. Very sad. In acid conditions, this hydrogen is discouraged from leaving the oxygen and ionising, so the group stays as it is. However, in alkaline conditions, this proton is encouraged to sort of float off, to dissociate from here, and so this group now has a negative charge. And remember, this is attached to the fibre, so this is where the negative charge comes from on fibres. And what this should make you aware of is that if the pH of the wet end changes, then the degree of ionisation will change. That means the degree of negativity that the fibres have will change, and that will make them either more attractive or less attractive to positively charged ions. So, anionic charge. There's a fibre. We can imagine it with all those carboxyl groups there from the extractives. Easy way of drawing it is something like that. So this is where we see the negativity of the fibres from, all because of the ionisation of this group above pH 7. Below pH 7 it's suppressed, and then you will not get the negativity. This is just one of the extractives, uric acid there, and you can see it's got this carboxyl group, so it's an acid. One of the things that we understand about chemistry is in the sulfate pulping process, where everything is alkaline, then the alkalinity will react with the acidity and it will dissolve this acid and take it out of the fibre itself. But the sulfite process is an acid process. The acid process will not encourage this to dissolve, it will actually suppress its solubility and it will keep it insoluble, so it will keep it there in the fibre, and therefore it will come out later, probably in your process. And this is where we talk about natural pitch. So a quick summary of extractives for fibres. It's the carboxyl group that's responsible for the charge. Greater than pH 7, the hydrogen ions will ionise, and that will promote the negativity of fibres. Below pH 7, the ionisation of the hydrogen is suppressed, and therefore the fibre will be reduced in negativity, even have no charge, therefore no attraction to things like cationic starch. And finally, the sulfite process leaves more resin in the fibre than the sulfate process. The sulfate process will dissolve them out. The sulfite process will encourage them to stay embedded in the fibre to come out at a later date, probably in your process. Yeah, well, thank you for listening to this short video, and we hope to see you very soon on one of this social media.